we start our lecture by returning back to the latest example in your copybook called Wanger Company. If you remember that, Wanger Company. Please all return to this example. Wanger Company. The latest example in the last term. You see? Wanger Company. Okay? I remind you, students, in Wanger Company, we recorded entries and caused them to the ledger, and we prepared a trial balance. Now, from the trial balance in your copy book, we prepare two things. Number one, income statement. Number two, balance sheet. With me, please. With me. All of you review the trial balance. In your picture, the trial balance, there is trial balance. In income statement, the first thing we write down the name of the company, Wanger Company. Wanger Company. As you remember, the second line, the name of the statement, income statement. The third line, the date. For the month of May. Of May 2010. I remind you, in income statement, only one way, the report way. Okay? Whereas, in balance sheet, we have two ways. The account or report. But in income statement, only report way. Yes. The first item to be started in income statement is the revenue. Sales revenue. How much, please, from your copybook? How much? Sales revenue. Return to the trial balance.
20,000.
20,000. 20,000. Very good. As you know, we subtract or we deduct expenses from the surface revenue to get net income. To get net. Now, expenses. Give me the first expense. I think I remember the rate. Rent expense. Rent expense. How much? 4,000. Rent expense, 4,000. I don't put the number here, but here. The second expense, please. Energy. How much? 11? The third one? Advertising, very good.
1,000.
Yes. Now, the total of the expenses. Total of expenses. How much? 15. 15? 16. Between two brackets. What is the result? Net income or net loss? Net income. 4,000. 4,000. Now we complete the requirement number one. Okay? All of you understand? No problem? Now I can go to the second requirement. The second requirement is the balance sheet. The name of the company the same. The second line, balance sheet. Balance sheet, very good. Now, try to focus on the date for the balance sheet as a snapshot, only in one day, not for the month. In income statement, we say for the month of May. In balance sheet, we say May 31st, 2010. Snapshot, one day, okay? Now, I will prepare the balance sheet by the way of report. You see? Report. I start with assets, as you remember. Assets. The first asset to put here, cash. How much, please? From the trial balance, please. From the trial balance. I think 70,000?
Yes,
70,000. Now, the second asset is equipment. As you see in the trial balance, equipment.
35,000.
35. Total of assets. Now, total of assets. $105,000. This is the section of the assets. The second section is liabilities. Very good. Liabilities and owner's equity. I start with accounts with liabilities. Liabilities. Accounts payable. Very good. How much, please? 1,000. Now, instead of capital in service organization, now we put common stock because the company is corporation. Common stock. How much? 100. Important notice. Remember, in last example, we add net income to the capital. In corporation, we don't add to the common stock, but we open a new account for the profit called retained earnings. Retained earnings. This retained earnings, part of the owner's equity. Part of the owner's equity. Now, owner's equity here. Now I put retained earnings here. Retained earnings. 4,000. I took this number from the income statement. The two accounts, common stock and retained earnings, constitute owner's equity. Now, owner's equity contains two accounts. Number one, common stock. Number two, retained earnings. Now, the total of liabilities and very good owners equity. How much? 105,000. Now the balance sheet is balanced. Okay? Any question, please? You understand? Thank you very much. Who finished? I'd like to remind you that the number of accounts in each company different according to its size. In a small grocery shop, I think you remember a grocery shop because always you buy fruit. Okay? The grocery shop, if we like to make accounting system, perhaps we need 10 to 20 accounts, small. But if we go to the GM, how do you know GM company, GM corporation? GM means General Motors. Big or very big American corporation for making cars, vehicles, you know? We compare between small grocery shop and the accounting in GM. There is wisdom in the United States says, you know what United States says? The interest of GM is the interest of America. You see, because the corporation is very big, and there is so much capital in this corporation, there is so much people working in this corporation. It is very important, you see? But all the organization, all the companies, all the enterprises contain accounts. Regardless of the number of accounts, they are in these categories, all the accounts. Regardless of the size of the company, in these names, assets, liabilities and equity, expenses, revenues, etc. These categories contain all the accounts, you see? Yes. Now, assets, the nature of the assets is debit. If we find the assets with the credit balance, there is something wrong. For example, cash. Here debit, here credit. If the balance here, what it means for you? It means there is something wrong, because the balance of the cash normally zero or there is something. But credit, there is something wrong. Like you can't give money out of your pocket more than what you have. You can't. If the cash appear here, it means something wrong. Assets, all assets debit. When we like to increase assets, we make them debit. If we like to decrease them, we make them credit in the entry. Liabilities and equity on the opposite of assets. The nature credit. But if we like to increase any account limit within liabilities and equity, we make it credit. If we like to decrease it, we make it debit. Expenses like assets. You see? Revenue like liabilities and equity. Drawings like expenses like assets. This is standard, very good for you in recording, in order not to forget how to make assets debit and credit, or the liabilities, or any account, other account. Now listen to me. We know from the accounting side of that accounting system begins with entry and posting the entry to the ledger account. After that we make balancing. After that we make trial balance. After that we prepare income statement and we prepare balancing. The starting point, recording the entry. You know? Yes. I like now to give you T account, cash. Cash account. This cash account have April 1, 12,000. This come from common stock. You see, the same date, April 1, now rent expense. April 5, debit with 2,000. April 5, a credit with 2,000. Now April 8, service revenue. The same date, $8,000. Now here, salaries expense. This is debit in April 25. April 25 with 5,000. The credit, April 5, now the accounts clear to you, okay? Any of one of this account contains entry or more. Entry or more. Now I want to do with you to go back from the account to the entries. You see, we go back from the account, from the ledger to the entries. Imagine with me. Imagine with me. The first entry. The first entry. Anyone can tell me? The first entry. Debit, cash, the credit, common stock. The date, April 1. Debit cash, how much? 12. The credit common stock. You remember that explanation of the entry issued common stock. This is the first transaction. The first entry. We return back from the accounts to the entry. We return back from the ledger to the journal. You see? Imagine with me the second entry. The second entry. We see the dates. You see the dates. What is the nearest date to April 1? The nearest date to April 1. I take this transaction, not April 8, according to the history, according to the date. You see? Now this. Debit, rent expense, credit, cash. Debit, rent expense, or credit, cash. Even so, we put the date April 5. April 5. Debit, rent expense, 5,000? How much? 5,000? Okay. The credit cash. 5. What is the explanation of the entry? Paid rent. Paid rent for May. لشهر May. For May. What is the third entry? What is the third entry? And what is the date of the third entry? The date here, 8. Debit cash, April 8. Debit cash, how much? 8. Credit, very good. Received revenue. Received revenue. Received revenue. Now, what is the latest transaction, or we have complete? Yes. Where is? We have not processing. Salaries. You see, salaries. But excuse me 1 minute. Rent expense 2. This is 2, please. This is 2. Here, April 5. Yes. Now, the date of this transaction, April 25. You see, I can't clear this area. April 25. Debit. Salaries expense. Salaries expense. 5. The credit cash. Please keep silent. Please keep silent. What is the explanation of the entry? Paid salaries. Paid salaries. This example, very useful for you. Very useful for you. If you know to go back from the ledger to the journal, it is very easy to you to record in journal. You see? Now, any example like this, you can go back from the ledger to the journal by writing the entries according to the dates of this entries, these transactions. Okay?
I have a question regarding to the income statement,
yes,
which I previously explained.
Very good.
Is the net income achieved by subtracting the total of expenses minus the total of revenues? Is that correct?
Yes.
That's all.
If what? Please. If what?
I was just
we get the net income from subtracting or from deducting total expenses from revenues. Yes. If total expenses larger than revenues, what we get, students?
Loss.
Net loss. Net loss. If the total expenses more than total revenues, we get loss. You know what happened if we get loss? What happened in balance sheet? You see, because in the last example, because we get income, net income, we opened a new account called, yes, called retained earning, and give put this account under common stock to get owner's equity. Imagine how we can treat, how we can process this transaction if we get net loss, not net income. We cannot deduct net loss from the common stock. You see? We open a new account called net loss and put under the common stock by 2 brackets in order to deduct it from the total owner's equity, not from the common stock directly. You see? In the proprietorship, I think one owner, there is capital. As we can add net income to the capital, we can deduct net loss from the capital. But in corporation, we can't. In corporation, we can't. If we get net income, we open a new account called retained earnings and put this account under common stock in the balance sheet. If we get net loss, we open a new account called net loss and put it also under common stock between 2 brackets in order to deduct this. I think now we have completed this lecture. If you have any question, I am ready to answer. And it is my pleasure to hear any question from you, like your colleague. He is very brave and ask me some question. It is very useful. Try to ask, not to hear only. Who can ask? Any question. Any question within the subject. If there is no question, thank you very much. See you later in coming lecture.